and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and on my video today. I really appreciate you being here and I appreciate your time, and it's literally just like hanging out with friends. So make sure to have your opinions below in the comment section. I'll be getting back to you and talk amongst yourselves. And also, I'm wearing a Bonnie Tyler t-shirt today, so I'm in the best mood. And also, I finally have jeans that fit me now. Look at this. I went to the Levi's store because I've always worn jeans that are too big for me because I've always been really insecure. Let's not get into that conversation. However, I finally got jeans. I built up the courage to get jeans that actually fit me and actually like show off my body as opposed to hiding it. And I finally got ones that fit me. And so look, I'm like, actually have jeans that fit me. Like if you've ever seen me in person, you will know that I've always worn tracksuit bottoms or like really baggy stuff. So this is all right, okay, I'm moving in the right direction. So anyway, welcome to today's video. We have the official response from Emily Artful to Shannon, CreepShow Art. It's so ironic that Creep's in her name, isn't it? Because she's such a fucking creep. But anyway, we have the response, and I think the response is great. There's a couple. She's also shared what legal documents Shannon's team have sent her. And one thing I do just want to say before I get into this is I went to go on Emily Artful's Twitter and realized that she followed me. I had already been following her, but she recently just followed me back. So I don't know if that means that, Emily, you've seen these videos, but I just want you to know that me and the muckers are on your side. We love you. We're rooting for you. Listen, we see through all the BS with Shannon and we're sending you the best, and we're sorry that you're going through this again. I did just want to say that at the start of the video, at the top of the video. Hi muckers, before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that today's video is sponsored, our first one in 2022. I had to think about what year we're in. Adam and Eve, who are back for another year of Slage on the channel because you ate up the code that we have. The discount code that I have for you, my New Year's Eve present, New Year's Day, my January present, my entire year-long present is code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com for 50% off one item, literally 50% off one item, and then free shipping on top of that. Like, it doesn't get much better than this. In the US and Canada, and they're shipping everywhere else, 24/7 customer service, 90-day no-hassle returns. You literally get your returns if you so desperately need them, but you won't because I've been seeing you all tweeting me about having the products and you're loving them. And I really want you to know that whenever you use that code and you get your amazing products, and by the way, whenever they arrive, no one will know what they are. They're packaged so well. Whenever you do that, you get something out of it, and it's the biggest support that you can do to my channel. So again, it is code ADAM50 on adamandeve.com, 50% off one item. Free shipping in the US and Canada, shipping everywhere else as well, really quick and speedy, and you're gonna love this stuff, and I know you already have, and I wanna thank you so much for using the code and supporting it. And again, I literally cannot tell you how good these products are, and I genuinely mean that. I don't have many sponsors on my channel because I only vet the ones that are actually very good, and let me tell you, adamandeve.com, code Adam50, amazing. So, on with the video. Thanks, Adam and Eve, love you. Adam and Steve. That could be their brand. Adam and Steve, the gay version. So with that being said, let's get into it. So, as we're aware, Emily Artful made a video on CreepShow Art, and the video basically detailed that Shannon, CreepShow Art, we're just gonna call her Shannon, had been allegedly stalking, harassing, threatening, trying to ruin the life of Emily Artful, who's a fellow YouTuber who had a similar video style, art style to what Shannon had. And it just got really messy and really disgusting, and Emily Artful's video was amazing. And I do just want to say that Emily Artful's video was a long video, but yet people liked to watch it. Shannon came back to YouTube after 6 months with a very long video that, like similar, like let's talk similar lengths. I'm getting a call, fuck me. Okay, I just got off a call. I don't know what has happened. I'm pretty sure my phone number has been sold to somewhere. Because if you watch one of my videos the last day, I got a call mid-video and they were like, hi, we're contacting you about you wanting to buy a puppy. And I was like, babe, that was not me. Don't need any more. Another call from a different kind of person trying to sell me a dog. Pissing me off. Oh my God. It's like, it's worse than scam callers because it's like real people calling you. Anyway, where was I? So, CreepShow's video was very long, the same way Emily's video was long. However, it's funny that people don't even want to give Shannon's video, rightfully so, the time of day because they know that it's BS, but we all, open arms, we could have had a longer video from Emily Artful because it feels different whenever you're watching a video where someone is actively not confident in what they're saying, which is what CreepShow was, versus Emily just giving fact, 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 fact. And it's a pleasant watch. It's not an enjoyable watch from the sake of it's heartbreaking, but it was a very well done made video. So that's the two comparisons that I want to do here. And in Shannon's video, regardless of it being a mess, she also states that, she's been handling things privately. And, she's doing the legal route on this, which is what, by the way, a YouTuber says whenever they have nowhere to go. Whenever they have nowhere to go, how many times have we seen that happen? They will say, I'm going down the legal route, so I can't talk about it. Tati Westbrook. And I love Tati Westbrook. I think she's gorgeous. I do. But Tati did the same thing when it came to James, Jeffrey, and Shane, whether we want to admit it or not. And she was like, I can't speak too much because I'm going down the legal route. She never did. There was never court documents. There was never public filings. So from my standing, Tati lied about that the same way Shannon's lying. Where's the public records? If you're giving someone a threat in emails or, a BS statement or whatever like that, that's not going down a legal route, especially whenever it's 6 months down the line. When it's 6 months down the line, it's quite ridiculous to now be like, no, I'm going down the legal route, which is why I didn't believe any of it, if I want to be quite honest with you. So in the video, again, it's important to note that she said she's handling things privately and trying to come to a settlement with Emily, and they've already been talking about one. So if we go on Emily's Twitter, we have a bunch of different tweets from different days in relation to Shannon's tweets. So they kind of build up to the legal statement she got. So Emily said the following. All right, here we go. So she said, what's this? Proof that I was not, in fact, completely forever sober when Shannon claimed I was. That an addict lied about their sobriety. Couldn't be. Sorry, this paper is disgusting. It was in storage. Date of offense, 2 months after Shannon claims. So Shannon's video focuses a lot on substance abuse with Emily. And now we have Emily literally proving the opposite of what Shannon is saying with literal documents. But I don't want to focus on that because I don't feel like we should be focusing on anyone's substance story whenever it's not them starting the conversation. It was Shannon starting it. And that's ridiculous and disgusting that she did on someone else's behalf. So Emily said, also, yes, I did get a DUI. I got into an accident when I was not actively high. H can stay in your system for days, and the only reason the officer even arrested me and took me to get a urine sample and then hair follicle test was because he saw a syringe through the window of my car. Regardless, it was wrong. Just because I wasn't actively high anymore, it doesn't mean my driving skill couldn't have been impaired. This DUI and a petty charge for substance are the only things on my record. I have never been charged with assault, like Shannon claims. And now Shannon claims so many different things that Emily has been involved in this video, specifically with charges and also with offenses, which again is illegal if they didn't happen because she's publicly stating it. But I think she's so just in her bed now that she's just lying in it. And she's trying to double down on everything because Shannon is now saying that she's not coming back to the internet. So what could she gain from this? Nothing. What can she lose from this? Nothing. And it's a disgusting attitude. And also, I feel really bad that Emily Artful has to come on and show legal documents of DUI charges or legal documents of sobriety checks or different charges here and there because she's responding to Shannon making claims that she had different ones and or worse ones, which is just so disgusting that someone would use their platform to do that, especially someone like Shannon, who is someone who speaks out for people and loves all people and is with people's journey. Again, it's just showing that all of that was never the truth and it was all BS. Also, this woman has my full legal maiden name. If these charges existed, why didn't she look them up and post them? ? They're public record. I've definitely had many run-ins with the police, the drunk tank, etc., but she's acting like I did all this to people whenever I didn't, as in more, intense things for sure. Is absolutely pure fiction is what she's saying. Another example of her filling in just random spaces of my life as if she was privy to any of it. Also, she's taking everything Anthony says to her as gospel, and as I continue to skim the document, it's clear he's being dishonest a huge number of times. What I was concerned about in high school was truancy, because I missed a lot of my school my junior year, because here in America, your legal guardian can actively get charged for not making you attend school, and obviously that would reflect poorly on college applications, again going against another thing that Shannon claimed. She just throws so many random, irrelevant screenshots and points in there, and like I said in my first video, telling a bunch of half-truths and hiding lies in between them, making it very difficult for me to disprove all of them without seeming just as unhinged as she is. And so she goes on to tweet more, but I do just want to say that she says, I'm working on my official response video. I don't want it to be more than 20 minutes, max. Even that is pushing it. I am so done with all of this. Once it comes out, I'm done. I just want to move on and resume what I was doing before. So I want to get to the legal document that she sent, but before I do that, her point is fantastic there. And a lot of YouTubers do this when they get called out, where they'll put a lot of screenshots on the screen at once without really giving context to any of them. You know, they'll say a statement, Gabby Hanna, they'll say a statement and they'll put like 10 screenshots on the screen for like 10 seconds that are huge text. People aren't going to stop and read them. They're going to assume that what she's saying, all these 10 screenshots are, you know, in relation to that, whenever they're not in the slightest. And Shannon did this throughout her entire video, just because she doesn't have a lot to show. She was showing the most irrelevant ass screenshots in context that did not exist at all. And again, doing that whenever it's coming to someone's private life is disgusting. But anyway, Emily goes on to tweet, here is a snippet from the letter that Shannon... Isn't it funny as well that Emily is the one who isn't holding things back? Isn't the one who's scared to show what is happening behind the scenes? But Shannon's gone. Are we assuming that that means that Shannon is so innocent? No. Here's a snippet from the letter that Shannon's lawyer sent me. The delete everything without a word or else letter. They only dedicated this tiny paragraph to the allegations. Anthony admits to having one encounter with me in a certain way, as we all know, and that is just to cover his ass. So it's literally a legal document here, and it just is like a text document. And it says, finally, we must address your allegation against Anthony. He denies this. He further denies. Anthony acknowledges that you had one encounter together after you broke up. And it's basically just asking her to delete everything. And obviously that's not what you should do at all. Before, like I clarified, Anthony had planned to meet up that night, and it, went further. And this is why I stayed in touch with him after all this happened, because it wasn't until a few years ago, whenever I told my therapist, that we started talking things through. Unfortunately, this will always be a he said, she said scenario, because the proof ends with past texts or DMs confirming our meetup. After that, there's no way of proving anything happened. I was nodding in and out of this encounter, and the fact that they're disproving it is disgusting. I am continuing to look into past records for further evidence, so please bear with me. I can't promise as much picked apart detail as Shannon, because I was the one being stalked, not the stalker. And I think that is such a great point to end it on. Incredibly, I think that I was the one being stalked, not the stalker, is such a great video ender. I think that is the perfect way of describing that. And Emily, we are with you. We support you. We are sending so much love. I'm sending you so much while you're getting through this. I'm so sorry that you have to go through this again. Not only reliving stuff, but literally, I just want you to know that from an outsider's point of view, the vindication that you must feel, even a little bit, that, Shannon tried to prove that you stalked her. But in the process, Shannon showed every single detail of your life over the past 10 years, proving that she's been keeping up with you more so than a normal amount would. Stalker, allegedly. So sit on that. So yes, Emily sending you all the love, all the muckers in the land, and me sending you the best. Muckers, I want to know your opinion on this. I can't believe it gets even dirtier with Shannon behind the scenes. Whenever on camera, it's even disgusting. I can't believe she was once like a social media warrior. you know, defending and standing up for everyone whenever people now need to do that against her. How ironic. How ironic. And disgusting. But I want to know your opinion. We'll talk about it below, and I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in my next one, and bye. Mwah!